Hello, everybody. We are so pleased to welcome you today to our first Behind the Show here with Dr. Tatiana Irvin. Welcome tonight.
Thank you so much, Joy. We are so excited to invite our audience to engage in a much more intimate and community-oriented platform to build up to the show and really have it become a dialogue where we all share.
And I am Jenessee Roy, and this is just such an amazing experience for both of us to be able to be here collectively bringing this information to you for tonight at 7 o'clock. Of course, Solutionary TV presents the Ascension Series, and this is going to stream live on YouTube. Since you're behind the show and behind the scenes with us now, you can hang out here and get all of the amazing behind the scenes content as we not only begin and do this process with you. So every behind the scenes show, we're going to do a group collective connection together. And most of the time, I assume this is going to be some form of meditation or group work, whether we're tapping into earth changes and really collectively getting into that energy, or if we're going to be doing just really beautiful heart-centered expansive connections together. Whatever it's going to be present and grounded, and it's going to be us, the collective of Ascension Series together. How's that sound? What do you think, Tatiana?
I think that nothing could be more exciting to me and fulfilling. You know, exciting is a word that's overused everywhere. It's real and it's present here, but I'm inspired to have others join us because there are so many of us that are experiencing the shifts and the sensory perception to nuances in our lives right now. And we need to be in community where there's a dialogue rather than simply watching and following and listening to others on a screen. And so we're excited to see that we've got a handful of people in the queue. Welcome to each of you. The chat room is available and it is open, but we have a little bit of an organized format. And this was I think, a very much divine data downloaded concept that Jenessee came up with to create a cohesiveness in our growing community, to start with a warm welcome, to start with some intimate sharing, to start with some meditations. And I do believe she's going to lead us in some guided imagery before we discuss where we really are going to launch tonight with our third episode of Ascension Series, which is going to be brought forth in just a few minutes. But Jenessee, this is an area where you shine. You lead so many beautifully through that translucent voice of yours, encouraging us to go deeper and sharing your access to multidimensionality so that we can embody it ourselves. Where would you like to take us with this lucid meditation?
So good and so expansive. So I have no clue where we're taking us, but I love this because one thing that I learned in doing meditation for many, many, many years myself is that there is a process, and we do need you don't need my process, you don't need Dr. Irvin's process, but it's nice if you're somebody who's new to meditation to listen and feel into what works for you through following guided meditations with somebody guiding you, of course, like Dr. Tatiana Irvin and I are tonight. And then that way, when you take this back home to your own practice, you can sit down and pull out the pieces that really worked for you, and then allow divine guidance to kind of bring in some new aspects for yourself. So like both of us have experienced in our own meditative practices, this evolves constantly. And so anytime you listen to any of my meditations online, they always start the same way, because one of the most important things that we can do in meditation to have a connected experience is to bring all of our energy back into this one space, this one breath, this one moment. And so I have a very specific process that works extremely well. And this is anytime I do a guided imagery meditation with you, this is what we will do. It sometimes will be longer depending on what kind of work we're doing, and sometimes it will be really quick depending on, again, the work we're doing. So if everybody can just get into a comfortable seated position, your feet on the floor, you want your legs touching. And then straight back is always good, especially in in a format like this. We want to be seated and aware, and not only in the lucidity of this meditation, but also in our present moment. And I have my phone because I don't want to go too late. My meditations usually go 45 minutes, guys, at minimum. So to rein this down to 20 minutes is going to be, we're going to talk fast to get all the good energy in. So we're going to start breathing in through the nose, taking deep breaths in through the nose, closed eyes, exhaling out through an opened mouth. Performing this connected grounding breath, breathing in through the nose and exhaling out through an opened mouth. This is the grounding breath that we're going to keep with us through the entire practice today. If you find yourself not focused on this breath, just take a nice deep inhale and real open full mouth exhale, feeling the chest drop, the shoulders drop, the entire body just begin to relax into this seated position. And so now I want you to bring the bottoms, the sides of the ankles together, the left ankle in towards the right, squeezing, tightening, tensing, squeezing that left leg in towards the right leg so that the knees touch, the ankles touch, the thighs touch. I want you breathing in and exhaling and out and allowing the entire lower body to come together, squeezing, tightening, tensing, feeling the muscles of the legs begin to contract, breathing in and exhaling. Now releasing the legs into a comfortable, relaxed position, allowing them to move open, the feet to soften. And now feeling into the vibration, the intensity, the sensations, which is your energy now moving through the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, and out through the feet. Now sucking in the lower stomach, pulling the belly button as far as you can towards the back of the body, towards the spine, allowing your hands to rest palms face up on the sides of the body or on your legs. And now bringing the fingers into the palms of the hand, squeezing into fists, each hand, tensing, tightening, constricting, clenching those fists, as well as sucking in the lower belly, holding, tightening, tensing every part of the abdominal area, locking the left arm in towards the left rib cage, the right arm in towards the right rib cage, and now squeezing completely the core of the body, breathing in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth, keeping a soft face, soft shoulders, relaxed legs. All of your focused energy and attention should be on the core of the body. Taking a nice deep drink of air into the body, in through the nose, and exhaling, relaxing, opening the hands, softening the chest, softening the abdomen, allowing yourself to expand completely in this core area of your body. Now feeling the energy move, your energy move through the chest, the stomach, the legs, and out through the feet. And now tilting the head back, everything below the shoulders remains soft, open. And tilting the back of the head down, dropping it down towards the spine, lifting the chin up towards the ceiling. And we're going to create a forced frown with our mouth, dropping the edges, the corners of the mouth down towards the jawbone. And now behind closed eyes, rolling the eyes as far back into the recesses of the head, staring at that pineal gland as much as you can behind closed eyes, and constricting, holding everything above the neck in this tight, tensed, taut formation. Trying to breathe in through the nose as deeply as you can, exhaling out behind gritted teeth. Holding, tightening, tensing, keeping everything below the chest relaxed. Soft legs, soft chest, open, relaxed fingers. Holding this frown, the tautness on the neck, and bringing that back of the head even deeper towards the back of the body. And with a final inhale in and full complete exhale, come into your final resting position, finding your body in complete harmony and balance, feeling the energy run now from the top of the head, down through the chest, through the pelvic area, down through the legs, and out through the feet. Breathing in and exhaling out, feeling this state of awareness that your body sits in this completely present moment. Breathing in, feeling every ounce of energy as it courses through your body. And exhaling. And now focusing on the beating heart within the chest, finding that heartbeat as it begins to thump louder, giving the heartbeat more awareness, more attention. And as we allow the beat of the heart to grow ever more present within this space, we begin to see bands of energy in whatever color resonates most with you today. And if you see it in a shape of a heart, maybe it looks like an egg, a perfect circle, or maybe a fine mist. However this energy is presenting itself for you today, with every beat, we're going to allow this energy to expand, doubling in size. Breathing in, keeping a soft face, soft, relaxed feet, completely connected and open channel. Feeling the thumping beat of the heart expand even more fully into the surroundings, expanding completely into the room or the space, the environment that surrounds you. And as you breathe in, drinking this energy now back into the body and exhaling out, we expand even more fully beyond maybe the walls that encapsulate us and surround us. Breathing in and expanding now to the foundation, into the earth, moving up into the atmosphere above the building or the trees that surround you. Beginning to expand our field of awareness and holding this space, holding our heart-centered space now, not only within our channel, but expanding this out beyond the walls that separate us, beyond the roads we traverse, allowing this energy to expand fully. And now doubling in size once again, connecting to that thumping beat of the heart. Breathing in and exhaling out, soften into your own body. Finding now the most still center point within that beating, within that pulsating vibration, within the heart, as if you're seeing a vertical line, a horizontal line, and the plane that moves from past to future, all converging in one singular space, one singular dot within the middle of your heart. And now making yourself as small as you can to fit right within that center point, right within that stillness, bringing all of the energy of everything you've connected to in the environment surrounding you, and allowing this to move back into this stillness, into this absolute 0 point where everything can be co-created, where the divine potential lies, where we have complete access to the divinity from which we all come from. Allowing now our energy to welcome everything that we're surrounded by back into the stillness, back into this creation point. Feeling how your body is resonating differently now in this stillness, in this 0 point, in this space within the heart. Feeling how differently the heartbeat is within this point as we focus all of our energy and awareness into this stillness. And without having to put words or really anything from the mental field, we're simply going to tap into everything that's been surrounding us in our environment, everything we might have been questioning, everything maybe that's been a bit confusing or dense, or if there's no density or confusion, anything that's been surrounding us that we want more awareness on. We're going to welcome this energy to greet us in this divine potential space. We're going to hold not only space for ourselves, but also space for these energies that are surrounding us in our environment to unite, and we're going to update, upgrade, activate all of these energies together so that we can co-create here in this divine space the most connected external and internal environment and platform for us to grow from. This is what ascension is. It's knowing that the latent potential within each and every one of us exists right here in this space. And all we have to do is make ourselves still and in resonance with those things. And so here, everything that we wish to co-create in harmony and balance, everything that we're in connection to, we ask it now to upgrade to the highest vibration that's connected to our highest and most authentic path. And now feeling into that beating heart, we're going to allow this energy to begin to expand. With breath connection, inhaling in, exhaling out, feeling how the energy body has shifted. Feeling how you're inviting energy to move in and through you in a different way. Breathing in through the nose, connecting to that beating heart, and exhaling out, expanding more fully, bringing this heart-centered resonance. Those things maybe we were confused on right before the show. Those things maybe we were looking to transmute or become more harmonious with, or maybe even align to more fully. We're bringing that energy, that vibration, that frequency out. We're creating the fourth dimensional bridge here for us to step onto. We are creating the ascension platform. Breathing in through the nose and expanding beyond the singularity of the walls that are containing you right now, the streets, the roads that are separating you. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling now into Mother Earth and Father Sky, allowing this energy to move out through root and crown, expanding completely, connecting your unique vibration with everything that surrounds you and co-creates with you in this divine matrix. Breathing in through the nose, expanding now, enveloping the earth itself, becoming the glove, the healing force that holds this singularity, this I am presence for every single consciousness here. Breathing in and expanding to the infinite possibilities that surround you through all space, all time, all forms of awareness and connection. And just holding here and breathing. Expanding to the complete awareness, everything surrounding you, and then focusing back on that one singular 0 point within the heart. Breathing in and expanding into complete awareness. And exhaling and finding that singular point within the heart. And breathing in, expanding. And exhaling out, coming right back into the heart. Now taking your hands and massaging your legs, rolling your shoulders back, rolling the head in whatever way feels good to you, feels good to your neck. When you're ready, opening your eyes, coming more back into the presence of the space that surrounds you. If there's water next to you, drink a nice big gulp, because water brings us back into the
So, Jenessee, I am not hearing you right now. Jenessee, let's see what we can do to get your volume back on.
Hey,
There you
we got
go. There you go. That was such a deep induction, my friend. Beautiful.
They always change. I've never, ever, ever gone that quickly into expansiveness. And that's where they wanted to go today. So that's where we went. Welcome, Ascension Series.
Welcome.
First pre-show.
And let's talk, Jenessee, now that you did such a spectacular job of, can I have you just, yeah, thank you. Let's talk about why that was important to go into the body. Tonight's series is going to be through the chat room on YouTube Live and using this platform, an invitation for you to share some of the sensory experiences that you're having while being in this Ascension event. What are the multidimensional sensory experiences that you're noticing in your environment, that you are noting in what would be the current timeline and space-time that we're in, maybe the thinning of the veil around you, personal relationships that are more predictable, that are changing the way that they show up for you in surprising ways, where a lot more finishing someone's sentences, someone is in perfect alignment with a thought you just had at a distance. A lot of the changes going on in your own body, and what that's doing to your consciousness and how you're managing that. And are you integrating it and reflecting on it, or are you finding yourself in resistance or denial because it's uncomfortable, it's a shift, and it creates some inherent awkwardness? So it was so imperative that Jenessee lead us into a really true deep dive and induction into our physiological and spatial awareness. Thank you, Jenessee.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for joining me. The power of the collective is always makes that so much stronger. Just so much more. I could feel as we were all dropping deeper and deeper and deeper into that space, into that singularity. And I'm so excited to hear about, you and I have both connected multiple times this week, talking about the information we're going to bring through tonight. And I'm so excited to hear how we begin and how we begin presenting it, just where this, how far down this rabbit hole we're going to go. Because you and I have both had such amazing experiences, I think, in this. And now and with this meditation, now you speaking those words made it so clear as to why this is what, how that worked. I've never done that personally. I've never done that. I've never heard it, never seen it. And I can get exactly why they were bringing us out and bringing us back in, and bringing us out and bringing us back in, because as you and I both know, sometimes that's the hardest part. It's having these expansive moments and experiences, and then coming back into the body and going, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for this.
And not only that, when we have these experiences, Jenessee, we need to experience also having that mirror or that witness. And not everyone in our community has a spouse or a partner, a roommate, a close friend that they can share some of these really intimate, equally vulnerable, and sometimes astonishing experiences with. So we are your community. We are seeking to be able to be that outlet for you. In upcoming pre-shows, Jenessee and I have gotten very clear that there will be much more open dialogue. There is the ability to open up communication if you pop into the chat room in future pre-show webinars and have something to share that's along the topic that we are interested in and that we are working on that evening. We can open up so that you can vocally share it with those of us that are in this pre-registered webinar. And we want to invite you to also put out suggestions. Use the chat room here in the webinar and on YouTube. Let us know what content and what particular interests around multidimensionality, your own spiritual journey, what your meditations have been revealing, what visitations you've had, so that we stay current in feeding and also inducing you in a way that is nurturing and constantly validating. That's really our highest objective, because it's how we are showing up for each other. So we're getting down to less than 5 minutes on the hour. And
I knew we were going to go past.
It's okay. It's all good. We are grateful for those of you that are here. If anyone has a quick message just in prep for us going into the YouTube Live, because we're going to graduate directly from this webinar, staying open, stay in the chat room and open up to YouTube Live, where we will have 2 merged audiences and the ability to have this immediately be uploaded. If you have any thoughts or any comments, please go ahead and use this chat room. We'll be monitoring both YouTube Live as well as this chat room to make sure that we are addressing your needs and are staying current with where you are looking to be supported. So
I see
welcome.
Lynn said, beautiful. Thank you, Lynn. That's love that feedback. And this is exactly why we wanted to do this kind of a platform. So Tatiana and I are completely accessible to you. We both are on Facebook all the time. If that's a platform you use, instant message us. If this isn't the, oh, there she goes. Yes. Lynn's replied yes. So if there's anything that's popping up for you, Tatiana and I had put this together because we want to be as accessible to you as we can. We're lucky enough to have one another and to be able to be mirrors for each other. And now, like she said, this is exactly what we're providing for you. And we want to make sure that you're heard. If this isn't the platform, if you don't want to write in here or call in on the live Solutionary TV shows on Monday night at 7 p.m., which we've now started opening that up for live phone calls. If those aren't your platforms, then send us an IM message or we both have websites with direct contacts there. I mean, we are completely accessible. However you want to talk, however you want to communicate with us in all of these platforms that we're operating on, please just don't hesitate. This is why we're doing this, because we want to be here for you. And it looks like we're ticking down. So do you have the live up? So you guys get to go, whoever's here, you get to come with us on the back end. You're going to get to see all of I'm going to switch my platform here so everybody can see now. This is us. This is what we're going to be going live on YouTube with. It's a little messier for you guys to see. Probably you're getting lots of multiple windows, but this is going to be what's going up on YouTube Live. So are we ready, Tatiana? What's our countdown for starting the stream?
It looks like the stream is...
Oh, I'm going to start.